Hailete o Hapantes! It is I, Cousin Leonid, with another episode of Koine Collectors celebrating this Lenten season. And massive shout out goes today, yet again, to our fantastic friend, Dr. Estevan Otongo. Okay, so today we are looking at Matthew 7:26. Okay, so there we've got an icon. I don't actually know where that comes from, so I hope I'm not breaking anyone's copyright or making anyone offended, but it's definitely St. Matthew because we can see that written in Latin letters. Okay, so without further ado, let's go on to the Matthew 7:26. I also almost made a massive mistake, and on this Lenten reading almost did Matthew 3:26, which would have been a bit difficult as I don't think there is such a verse, but we got around it eventually anyway. So without further ado, let's read through it, and you can ignore my Australian hybrid Finnish accent, and if you have any problem with the way I translate the Greek, that's your problem and not mine. Okay, so first of all, we've got kai pas ho akuon mul tus logus tutus kai me poion autus homoiotesetai andri moro. Okay, harsh words there. Hostis okodomesen aututen oikian epiten amon. Okay, and we can actually get a few words out of there, even if we don't speak any Greek. But let's do our best anyway. Okay, so let's make a start. So we've got and pas, everyone, or anyone. Okay, a person, ho, the one, akuon, listening. Okay, now listening can either take a genitive or an accusative, and here it actually takes both. So listening to my words, tous logus mu. So anyone hearing my words, okay, these words, so we got tutus after that, tous logus tutus. So these words of mine, I think it says that in many biblical translations. Kai me poion, and doesn't do them, or doesn't carry them out, okay, and then we've got, this is a bit harsh, homoiothesetai. Okay, so he is like, he will be like, okay, andri, and we got a dative there, so he will be like unto, I think many translations would say, andri moro, a foolish man. Okay, so you might have heard the word moron, you might have heard that bandied about in English. That's because it's just a straight Greek word. Okay, so he will be like a foolish man. Hostis, the one who, the foolish man who, oikodomesen. Okay, the reason I said the oi was it's got a little iota subscript under the omega. You can see that there. That means that it was originally an omicron iota. So like we got the word house later on, which is oikian, who built his abode or built his home. Okay, and just out of interest, almost certainly a certain furniture brand got its name from that word oikian. So that is IKEA. Oh dear, I accidentally advertised someone. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so who built his home epiten amon, on the sand. Okay, that's right. So just once more through and we're done. So each person who listening to these words of mine, tous logos tutos mu, okay, the of mine is mu, kai, and me poion, and is not doing them, is not carrying them out. That's autus, that's referring to the logos. Homoiotesetai will be like unto, I'm just adding the unto, will be like andri moro, a foolish man. Okay, hostis, who. Okay, and the tis there is to introduce an element of uncertainty. Okay, so not every person is foolish. Let's say person, not a man. Not every person is foolish, but is like the foolish person who built his abode. I think it says has built his abode in some translations, but it's definitely an error there. Okay, built his house ten oikian autou. Strictly, again, we want he autou, but that's more classical Greek, so we can forgive them. Epi ten amon, on the sand. Okay, and that's it. We're done. If you would like to leave any comments, any preferably very nice comments, then that would be very good. Thumbs up would also be good. That would be great. And a message to my parents, if you can stop leaving thumbs down on my videos, that would be very good. Okay, thank you.